Alright, what is going on, everyone? I'm Ian Salazar, or Tokafy,
I'm Zuri Minor.
and we are back with the Viking news to cover another of the LBCC Rocket League teams' matches in the NECC regular season. We have the Vikings in the blue taking on New Mexico State once again, this time a different team, the Cross Crusaders. We have our usual starting lineup in Chris Biscuit, Burnschmax, and Mom Took My Jewel. And Burnschmax, right off the rip. 18 seconds in, right before I was going to get right into play-by-play. This is a very crucial match for LBCC if they want to have their playoff hopes alive. They are currently in the bottom half. You need to make top 4 in our conference to pretty much make it into the state playoffs. And we are just barely below that, but with this win here, this could be really huge. And it's a good start as LBCC, like you just mentioned, did get their first goal here. Good hit there. He's going to get 15 out. Good shot, but it's going to go wide, but Bohemian Rhapsody is there for the finish.
And ties it up 1-1.
Just 35 seconds off the clock. Nothing too much here. That would have been a very clever shot by Fiat, but this is going to go barely off the crossbar here. But LBCC does get the first goal, but is going to get countered by NMSU. It's only 35 seconds in. Still a lot of time to go here. It's only game 1 in this best of 5. Shot in there is just barely going to go up the crossbar. Chris Biscuit is going to get beat up by Fiat as Jewel is go up. Uh-oh, looks like that was a shot to their own side. They probably didn't mean that, but it's fine as the ball will be cleared into the orange half. Looks like Closure is going to try to go for a touch there. Isn't going to get there in time. Bohemian Rhapsody with a big beat to the ball. Center opportunity. Nah, misses. He does backflip. Jewel is going to hit it over to the orange side. 1 minute off the clock now. LBCC still putting on pressure. Good shot. Is going to get saved out by Fiat, though. 50-50. He's going to get beat out by Closure here. Fiat now. Go up. Is going to miss.
That's a good defense going on.
LBCC 1-1 still. 3.5 left to go. Opportunity. Saved. Ball does go into the corner. 2 members double commit by NMSU. Shot is just going to go off the crossbar. Chris Biscuit does catch it and take it over to the side. Good shot by Burnschmax. Does receive it and takes it 2-1 for LBCC.
So far the MVP right now.
Burnschmax is doing the work. 3 minutes, 8 left to go. LBCC taking again the 1-goal lead as they started the game with a 1-goal lead. And let's see if we can keep that up here. Good pressure on the orange side. And a lot of good defensive 50-50s there. As Fiat is going to try to hit it. Chris Biscuit is there to get a touch. Off the ceiling, is going to get there in time. Closure goes for the air dribble. Does get a second touch. Over Mom Took My Jewel. 50-50 is going to get beat as Closure. Looks like he's going to get that goal and tie this game up 2-2.
I see why he called himself Closure.
He is closing the gap and closes it into the back of the net. LBCC is now tied with NMSU as we are about to reach halftime here in this first game. Again, a best of 5. Still only 1 game here. Potentially 4 more games to go if this game decides to go to the series. So it's some minor damage, but not a lot where it could throw a team off here. Good demo by Chris Biscuit onto Fiat. 50-50 opportunity. Over to the side. Alright, Closure is going to try to go for a 50-50 over Chris Biscuit, but Chris Biscuit is there for the shot. Jewel now. Double commit by NMSU isn't going to do them any favor. Bohemian Rhapsody over to the side. Trying to go for a center. Is going to get a touch, but that's barely going to go wide. Hitting over there.
Ooh, good save.
LBCC. Trying to play some defense here. Ball is still to the corner. Bohemian Rhapsody could go for the center. Does lose control of his card, though, it looks like, as Mom Took My Jewel is going to get a shot, but Fiat is just there for the read. Chris Biscuit goes for a touch, is going to whip as well. But ball is still clear onto the orange side. Closure gets a very close save.
That was close.
That would have been another goal by Burnschmax, but so far, still a tie game as under 2 minutes left to go here. Burnschmax is going to hit it up into the air over to this corner. Chris Biscuit going to hit the boost and 50-50. Actually, Closure is just going to beat that to the ball. Burnschmax popping it high over to Bohemian Rhapsody. Can he get a second touch? Is able to. 50-50 by Jewel. A lot of back and forth here as the ball does decide to stay into the blue side. A shot opportunity.
Oh,
Burnt
man.
over gets the save over one. Looks
By
like
a
that was,
hair, by a hair.
that was so close. That would have been
crazy.
the first goal for NMSU, but we still stay tied here as we reach 1 minute left to go. Very close game here to start off this series.
It's definitely been interesting.
Like we mentioned, LBCC needs to win this to keep their playoff hopes alive. And it's been showing. They've been holding pretty well here against NMSU. 50-50 now. Over to the side. Closure. Going for a shot. Is going to go up. Looks like Birch Max does hit it, but probably not the touch that he wanted. That was a very slow shot. Chris Biscuit trying to go for another 50-50 in the air. Isn't going to get there in time as Jewel sends it over to the side. 30 seconds left to go now. Bohemian, a double tap. Can he get there? Yes, gets the touch, but isn't going to get the a little too high indeed. Closure now. Dribbling over to the side. Bohemian Rhapsody tries to go for it, decides to stay back off the ceiling. Can Closure get a second touch? No. Bohemian Rhapsody trying to go for a double attempt to them. Fiat is also there. A lot of offensive pressure here and a lot of shots for NMSU to end this first regular season or regulation in this game. What a shot, but an even bigger save by Chris Biscuit to end regulation in game number 1. We are not done yet. Overtime is coming here.
Who you think will score first?
I think with LBCC's pressure, this could hold, but NMSU's pressure at the end there looked very scary. This could have been NMSU's game to win if that last shot at the end went in, but that just barely touched the crossbar. But we'll see here. 20 seconds to overtime. LBCC starts with the ball. Good clear there. Mom took my jewel. Sends it over to Chris Biscuit. Can he get a second touch? No, Closure just got up there real quick. Birch Max tries to go for a clear attempt. It looks like he does miss that ball. Birch Max does go for the bump onto Fiat, it looks like. But a shot comes in by Fiat. I guess he decided to rotate back and takes the goal as NMSU steals game number 1 from LBCC and the Vikings and takes the 1-0 lead to start off the series. Very close game here.
It is. It definitely is. A lot of pressure just being thrown around by both teams, but especially NMSU just throwing a lot of pressure at the end right there.
It definitely paid off as they did seal that win. And LBCC, NMSU did have more shots. Save count is equal, but I feel if there was if we add more stats, I feel like LBCC had more ball control there. I think it was just a matter of them finishing their shots and also trying to be more aggressive. I know it looks like it was Burnt Max and Chris Biscuit playing a lot of demolitions onto the offensive side, but unfortunately there wasn't really any openings that came from that. So I think playing aggressive for LBCC will be the name of the game here as we add into this game number 2. But like I just mentioned, it's only one game, the best of 5. There's still a lot of games to go here. You only lost 1 life. There's still 2 more to go, and this series isn't over yet. We're just starting.
Yeah, it's definitely been an interesting start, but everything can change in the end. So we'll see it as we go on.
As we head off into the second game, LBCC NMSU again. This is a lot of pressure on the line for both teams. Both of them at this point are on the bottom half of the leaderboard. You need to be in this top half of 8 teams if you want to try to make it into the postseason, into the playoffs. And LBCC and the Cross Crusaders, as LBCC did face an NMSU team before. This is a different team, but they definitely want to play together here as we start game number 2. LBCC in the blue, NMSU in the orange. Looks like LBCC is going to concede the ball to start as they start the game on defense. But a shot by Chris Biscuit is just going to get saved there by Bohemian Rhapsody. Good shot now. Mom took my jewel is going to catch this over to the side. Looks like that was Closure there. That did close in on that ball. And definitely with a big 50-50 here. Mom took my jewel. Over to the side. 50-50 is going to go middle. No one is there to receive that, though. No one probably saw that pinch coming, so that's understandable. Bohemian Rhapsody goes up in the air, is going to miss. Mom took my jewel, but the shot is just barely going to go off that small little bottom corner.
Just off the backboard, just too high.
Maybe not even too high. It was just really wide, maybe a few millimeters short of going into the back of the net. But we still stay scoreless here as 1 minute is gone. LBCC with a shot on the board, but isn't going to go into the back of the net. NMSU now trying to counterattack, putting some offensive pressure, but ball is going to be sent to the orange half. Bohemian Rhapsody is going to try to carry this off the ceiling. Can he get a touch? No, decides to 50-50 or stay back. Looks like let his teammate and a member of LBCC 50-50 with the ball. Jewel now 50-50 with Fiat. Bohemian Rhapsody is going to beat out Chris Biscuit. One ball is left, but Bernschmack should be there for the clear. Does get it. Over to Fiat though. Chris Biscuit 50-50s with Fiat. Bohemian Rhapsody with the touch now, trying to get it past two, but Jewel Bernschmack now is there, but I guess decides to or loses control of the ball. Jewel now heading it over to the side. You're good. That is a very good touch there for NMSU as they keep it onto the blue side.
A lot of back and forth going on.
Bernschmack. Can he get a second touch? Yes, he does, but Mom Took My Jewel isn't there. Closer by the save, but a shot! Fiat!
Man. That was a highlight.
That is definitely a pass. Off to the side. I don't know if Closer saw that Fiat was on that right backboard or on the right wall. Guest decided to send it, and Fiat was there to receive it and swing it into the back of the net as NMSU Cross Crusaders gets the first goal in this game. What a shot. What a goal.
Yeah, definitely a highlight of the game so far.
Good start for the Cross Crusaders, but if you're the Vikings, you do not want to let that, you're just going to let that slip by you. You want to try to get a goal back here as soon as you can. Still a lot of time, but you definitely want to be down one goal with time ticking off the clock. Bohemian Rhapsody is going to head it over to the side. Jewel, opportunity now. Ball is centered in the air. Closure is going to 50-50. As ball will be sent to the right wall. Over to the side. Jewel. Opportunity. There's the shot. Oh, what a save off the backboard.
But Mom Took My Jewel finishes it.
That's a shot. That's a goal. They'll take that any given day.
That was crazy. It's crazy. All right, it's tied up.
I'm speechless right now. I'm just trying to figure out what in the world that goal was.
I can see it on your face right now. It's just crazy. It's just
you guys can't see us behind the camera, but honestly, we're just by how that goal went in.
We're trying to process, and Fiat with
but
another goal.
But Fiat does not want us to process what just happened, as he just decided to slam it in the back of the net.
It's too much, and you know, it's like the old internet. We're trying to process everything, but it's going like at a snail's pace.
It's going very slow, but Fiat just wants us to forget that the goal happened and give NMSU the lead, I guess, as NMSU are now up 2-1, under 2 minutes left to go here in game number 2. How ironic numbers decide to work that way. But we keep on going. Fiat now playing that offensive pressure.
Oh,
a goal can go in for NMSU, and there it is.
Another one by Fiat.
Yes, indeed. He does get the goal. Fiat off of the corner.
What do you think's going on
Chris
here,
Biscuit,
man?
I guess, wanted to get that to the side, but that was an own goal. I'm really curious as to see what the process was. I know that Chris Biscuit was trying to pinch that off the wall, but I guess not the angle that he wanted, as it was just a simple, unfortunate own goal. Fiat. Over to Bernschmack. To the side now. Off the wall. Bohemian Rhapsody. Over to Fiat. Another shot by him isn't going to go wide, though. Chris Biscuit trying to flick it over one. Bernschmack should be there to receive this. Actually, no. He's going to leave it for his teammate in Jewel. Fiat is playing very offensive.
1 minute.
1 minute left to go here. Chris Biscuit with a demo. Where's that aggression from LBCC? That's part of it. That's good shot. But it's
good save.
Good save there by Fiat.
Jeez, man.
Fiat is doing a lot of things on both sides of the ball this game, and it definitely showed. 3-1. 40 seconds left to go here. LBCC would need to try to get a goal or two within these next 10 seconds if they want to try to stay in this game. 30 seconds. Jewel. Going to seal the corner boost over to the side. Closer is there to receive it, is there to beat him out. And 50-50 Chris Biscuit. LBCC double commit,
Oh.
not the comms that you wanted if you're at this point of the game. Looks like NMSU is just trying to waste time, but also keep the offensive pressure to not give LBCC a goal in this match, or in this game, I should say, as with that time remaining, NMSU Cross Crusaders will take the 2-0 lead and be on match point in this series. So, a very close, very, very close first game
Definitely.
that honestly could have been LBCC's game. Switched on its head.
Yeah, the momentum definitely.
The momentum definitely showed in this game as NMSU takes it 3-1 and goes up 2-0. I think what that overtime was a crucial. I know overtimes are, especially in these type of series where there's room for error but not a lot of room. You do not want to make small mistakes because that could make that would be a game changer, let alone a match changer with how the remainder of the series goes. We'll never know. But LBCC, they have it. I think it's just a matter of playing more aggressive. Again, I mentioned that at the end of the first game.
Yeah.
We saw that a little bit, but not as much in this. Watching your commits, there's been many times where we've seen double and triple commits throughout this series already. I think this game alone too was there was many more of it. But we'll see what happens in this game 3. Reverse sweep. LBCC's been there.
Yeah, it still could happen. Who knows?
They're playing very well with each other. LBCC's holding on, but I think there's just those small, unfortunate moments where ball decides to go in the back of the net and concede a goal for NMSU. But we'll see. Game 3. This is crunch time for LBCC. You do not want to lose, make any more mistakes. Your season is on the line here. This is not the last game of the season. There's still a few more to go. But you do not want to lose at this time of the season, as Jewel is going to go for the first shot, but is going to get saved out. LBCC now with the offensive pressure to start off the game. Shot opportunity. Burnt smacks.
Oh,
Took by
man.
Jewel with the save, or with the shot, but is going to get saved out by Fiat once again. Burnt smacks over to Jewel. Shot wide, high. Bohemian Rhapsody just controlling, dribbling the ball in the air.
I lost
so
one of my
far-
headphones because of how crazy it's been.
We're just jumping in the back of
Yeah,
our
it's-
seats and trying to figure out what in the world is going on.
It's just like we're trying to process everything. It's just too much.
Shot by Chris Biscuit is going to get saved by Rhapsody. Ball into the corner now. A lot of 50-50 action. Is anyone there to follow? Jewel is going to get 50'd out by Closure. Fiat now is going to carry this on from the side into the middle. Probably to his teammate. No, Chris Biscuit is there to 50-50 out. Ball is going to go high in the air. Birchmax is high, but isn't going to get high enough. Ball now in the hands, on the spoilers, I should say, of NMSU and the Cross Crusaders. There's a demo by Birchmax on Fiat. Ball in the middle now. Over to Mom took by Jewel. Looks like that was Bohemian Rhapsody that tried to go for a touch. Off the bottom of his car. Over to Closure. Closure can't get a demo. Opportunity by Bohemian
Good
Rhapsody.
save.
Good shot, but an even bigger save by Chris Biscuit. Closure now. 0-0. A little under 2 minutes. Almost 2 minutes gone here in this very
Oh,
potential last game. Team's playing a lot closer. There's no room for error now if you're LBCC. Jewel now hitting it over to the side. Opportunity is going to go wide. Looks like Birchmax decided to take in for that boost. Can it get a second touch? Will do. Is a teammate there to receive? No. Closure is just going to keep this into the blue side. Good touch there by Jewel, though. Is going to get cleared over by back to Bohemian Rhapsody. A lot of ping pong. Drop down. Big 50-50 by Jewel to keep that up. Or keep the ball in play.
a lot of good
Birchmax.
saves going on.
Chris
a lot
Biscuit
of good saves.
flicks it over one. Can he get a bump? 50-50. Fiat is going to go out there for the save. Birchmax. Over to his teammate, Jewel. 50-50 by Closure. NMSU Cross Crusaders holding very strong here with their defense. 1v1 now. Jewel last in line for LBCC. It's fine, though. Chris Biscuit is going to get a touch. Bohemian Rhapsody, they should be there to corner it. Bohemian Rhapsody over to Fiat.
Fiat.
Fiat once again, another goal. He is definitely the MVP for this match.
First goal of game 3.
First goal of game 3, 2 minutes 12 left to go. Barely reaching halftime. No more room. You do not want to concede another goal because that would probably be the end of the series right here for LBCC. Try to keep it close. Play more aggressive. Watch your rotations too. Closer now. 50-50 by Burnt Smacks. Oh no! Fiat! What an angle!
Again. Wow.
Burnt Smacks with the 50-50 is going to hit it over to the corner. Fiat's already on the wall. What an angle to hit it over all the way to the right side.
Good shot there. It's just, man.
The Vikings down 0-2. 2 minutes left to go.
They can still turn it around. Let's see.
0-2 in the game, 0-2 in the series. No more losing is the name of the game for LBCC. No more shots to concede is the name of the game for LBCC. And getting more goals is the name of the game. Good shot, good demo, I should say, by Burnt Max. 1v1. Bohemian Rhapsody, flick over one. Can there be the finish? No, Jewel does get a demo. Try to go for the second touch there, but isn't going to get there in time. 1 minute 30 left to go now. Burnt Max, Bohemian Rhapsody is there. Closer with the opportunity. Big save there by Burnt Max's. Looks like Chris Biscuit was demoed as the last man in line there of the fence. 50-50 now. 1 minute, 5 seconds left to go here in this game number 3. Jewel gets it past 1. Over to Bohemian Rhapsody. Does get a flip reset. Isn't going to use it though. Burnt Max going to stall it. Double commit by Bohemian Rhapsody and Fiat, but isn't going to do them any harm. 50-50. Ball is high up in the air. Over to Jewel. Burnt Max is going to get 50-50 up by Closure. The time is ticking. LBCC, you will need at least 1 goal here within these next 10 seconds. You want to try to stay alive in this game, in this series. But it looks like with how LBCC, or I should say how the Cross Crusaders are playing defense, this could be over.
Only 30 seconds remain, and I don't think they're going to do it this time, to be honest.
The momentum just completely switched. If LBCC won that first game, this would have been a whole different story. We'll get into that as we reach the 15-second mark here left in this game. Shot opportunity. Burnt Max trying to hit it over 1. Shot. Wow. Bohemian Rhapsody puts the dagger. 3 seconds, or 3 goals, 7 seconds left to go in this 3rd game. That is the nail in the coffin. LBCC.
What can we say? Momentum shifted, and it's just been like...
It was a really tough switch, too. And we'll get into it as the ball is killed. 50-50. Jewel trying to keep it up. I don't think that's going to matter anyway. NMSU Cross Crusaders will take the series. And like we mentioned, the momentum was there for LBCC in the first game. Unfortunately, it did not pull through. That overtime definitely costed them. It's only a loss, but there's still 1 more game. I'm pretty sure if LBCC takes the sweep in these last 2 series, that could put them in. But LBCC is going to take the L, but we'll see them how they do next time.